Hey y'all, so here is my quick little tap in about the crypto basics. I'm just gonna go over the simplest, most basic concepts that you're gonna have to grasp before we can even do anything more complicated, right? So first things first, a lot of people are very confused at what crypto is, what it's for, why should anybody care, what are we doing, right? I will say that when I first got into this, it was more so about it's more mindset, right? It's a futurist approach to investing, right? So what does that even mean? So basically, each coin, a crypto coin, represents a technological advance. You could see it that way, right? So let's say a coin represents it's stopping global warming or whatever, right? So you're like, oh, I'm totally into stopping global warming and I want to support that, right? So there are initiatives and developers and engineers and people in the tech industry and all that are working on softwares, inventions, all these things that will contribute to that goal, right? So what they do is they create coins and ecosystems around this mission that they have or these technological advances. Okay, boom. So that's what crypto is basically used for in a nutshell, right? So if that's how we use it, now we're like, okay, that's cool. How do I find out what coin is for what, right? So now that we know what basically coins are, they represent technological advances. If you want to talk about meme coins, we can get into that later. That mostly represents kind of more of a social community aspect, but they're not that important right now, so we'll deal with that later. But so we got our coins. Coins represent the technological advances. So when you're involved in a coin or a project, right, it's saying hey, I'm betting on this project to blow up, to be a thing, to be successful, to be beneficial to people in the future. Okay, boom. So now it's okay, how do I find the coins that I like, right? That is where you the Coinbases, CoinGecko, Kraken, there's a lot of them, but they're basically called exchanges, right? Exchange platforms. Coinbase is the biggest one, the most regulated, the safest one, I would say. Check that out. It's a website. Just go on your computer, on your phone, whatever, type in Coinbase, and then it'll have a list of all the different coins and the prices that they're at right now, right? Don't pay too much attention to that. It's not that relevant. Just get familiar with the platform, looking at different coins, seeing the prices, how they rank and stuff like that. That's how you find the coins that you can actually research. And so boom, so hey, I know I want I want to stop global warming. There's a crypto for that. And so now I'm going to go on Coinbase and figure out what cryptos can stop global warming. Literally, I would just Google, hey, what crypto projects support stopping global warming? Boom. Google will give you a list, guys. Google will give you a list. So Google, click on the list, and then you find the coin. That's when you go to your other page. You go to your coin, your exchange platform, your coin exchange platforms. You type in the coin that you like. Boom. So boom. Now I find the coin. Oh, wow, Bitcoin. Okay, cool. What is Bitcoin's mission or whatever? That's when you go into what is called the white papers. White papers are basically the mission statement, the user manual, the functionality, the whole entire rundown of what a cryptocurrency coin is for, right? It's why are we doing this? What is this for? Why is this valuable? So you always want to read the white papers on a project before you get involved in it, every single 100% of the time, without a doubt. And that is where people are able to make those long-term and short-term predictions of what's gonna pop next, what's gonna tank, what's a good choice, what's a bad choice. It's based off of the white papers. The white papers determine the functionality, and you want a coin that has a lot of functionality, meaning it's going to be a use case. That's what they call it. You want one with a good use case, meaning it's going to be used for something. It's not just people experimenting, little boys on their computer being silly, right? So you want one that's going to have some type of implementation in the real world, right? So you've got your coins, okay, crypto is a thing because it supports the advancement of the future. And that's why people are getting into it, right? I can learn about what the different coins are about through their white papers. Where do I find those white papers? Those white papers are located on the crypto coin exchanges, right? You just click on the white papers, read through it, see if it's something that you align with, right? So there's that. Once you've decided, okay, I've identified my coins, now I want to buy. That is where the second wave of this comes in. So this is the very, very first intro. It's mindset, it's understanding what's going on, it's understanding where to go, understanding what to look for, and just getting familiar with certain terms. Coin market cap, use case, white papers, bull market, bear market, all those things we'll touch on later. But I'm just saying those are the key points that you want to go familiarize yourself with. So before next Monday, before I actually explain how to buy coins, put them in a wallet, and maneuver things, stake things, do all this other fun stuff, get familiar with everything that I've mentioned here. Tap into the coin exchanges, figure out what coins you might want to get involved in. We can talk about a good entry point and stuff like that. That part I'm still learning, so I'm just a couple steps ahead of y'all with that, honestly. So we can learn that together for sure, but I want everyone to get on a base layer level. So identify your coins, understand what it's for, read the white papers, and I want you, if you can, come up with a list of maybe 3 to 5 coins that you would be interested in adding to your portfolio. And then next week I'll share with you guys like what I have in my portfolio, why I chose to do it, and like what moves I'm trying to make next with it. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions about it, this is like the super most basic rundown. I am not a crypto expert. I am not a financial advisor. I am just the homie who heard about an opportunity, and I took the stimulus money and I didn't buy Casamigos. I bought Ethereum, and I just kept learning from there. So that's it, and that's the way I want to bring it to y'all. So I want to open it up because I know a lot of these crypto influencers and things like that, they could talk over your head, especially if you're completely new, you know nothing. They're like, oh yeah, it's just too much. Like, it's too much. A Fibonacci sequence and it's just too much, right? So I'm trying to make it as simple and direct as possible to get the most, all my homies, just at least get a wallet with some coins in it, at least so you can be in the game, right? Because I know a lot of us, it's a generational thing, in my opinion. Like, a lot of us have unorthodox career paths, which means we would have unorthodox retirement plans, right? And then the way this government's going, girl, listen, I don't know if anybody's gonna have a retirement plan, okay, period. What is Social Security? Like, it's not even a thing for us. So this is a way for us to make our money work for itself, and so we can be secure in our older years. And if you play this game right now, it's a long game. And so if you just make the right moves now, it's kind of like life insurance, you know, you make the right moves now, 40, 50 years down the line, 60 years down the line, like 60 years down the line is kind of crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're old as shit, like, you can still be rich. You don't have to work. You don't have to do anything. It'll be easy for you. So, and that's like what I'm trying to do, because at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? God willing, I'ma live. And then the way technology is going, you know? So that's kind of why I want everybody to get on it and just at least be familiar, know how it's working. At least you don't have to be the most, like, you know, avid investor or anything like that. I'm just saying, get familiar, because the boom, it already happened. There's going to be multiple waves of this. So I just want y'all to not be lost in the conversation, be able to participate in these upper level conversations or in these financial conversations when they do come up. Have an opinion, be a little bit educated, so that you can know how to position yourself to win and to get to a level that maybe you never thought you could get to as simply as you really can, right? So yeah, that's all I got for now, y'all. Take care.